Well, today I'm going to just talk about my channel, um, Husky7918. The reason I make these tutorials up is just to, or basically to help others. I remember when I was learning computers, I must have driven my friends crazy with calling them up and wanting to know how to do this and can you fix this, and so I know how difficult it can be. So I've just decided to make these up, and as I get an idea, I put it into a video clip. I live here in Sydney, Australia, and I get calls from all over the world how to do something or it doesn't work. So if any of you guys out there, if you sort of come across something that I have put in or done that is wrong, please let me know and I'll rectify it. Because there's nothing worse than having the wrong story. But I do it to the best of my ability. I remember, like I said before, about learning when I was learning computers, and that was a number of years ago. And things now with the likes of Windows 7 is a lot more user friendly, and now we've gone to Windows 8, which is you probably noticed that I haven't got anything on there about Windows 8 because I'm still getting my head around it, and when I feel proficient enough about it, I'll make up some Windows 8. A lot of people are still using XP. It's a fabulous old what do you call it? The name eluded me for the moment. XP is it's fabulous, and I think Windows 7 is just as good, but a modern version. Just remember, the XP users, next year 2014, and I think it's April the 14th, Microsoft is going to stop automatic updates for XP and security patches as they are needed. It'll still work, but it'll be a little bit more vulnerable, because, as I said, we won't have any security patches coming in to rectify any problems that occur. So, you might consider, expanding yourself out to Windows 7 or Windows 8. I notice when you go to buy a computer these days, most of it is Windows 8. But like anything that is new, at first it can be difficult to work around. But I just find it very different with the screen with all the boxes on it and all the rest of it. But I'm still working around it. In my spare time, I teach computer schools for seniors. It's called Broadband for Seniors. It's a government-funded thing here in Australia. And I go and help people to start using a computer or upgrade their skills. And most of them, they find it difficult because we haven't grown up at our age, we haven't grown up in a technical age. So we're in a learning curve right from the word go, and just getting your head around the terminology used with computers. That is something to learn too. And a lot of these people are finding it quite difficult. But you know, it's very, you know, in my case, it's very rewarding simply because, you know, if I teach somebody and I help them set up a email, whether it be Gmail or Yahoo or whatever, and they can send a message to their friends and attach a picture. When they do that, you know, the joy on their face, it just makes it all worthwhile. And I thoroughly enjoy it. I learn from it too. But the main thing is, with this channel, it's each one of these is a separate little clip, if you haven't realised that already, about what it's named. You'll notice, I'll just bring it up. I've got a screenshot I made up. That's the same. That's my channel there. But this on yours, you'll have this subscribe button. It's not on mine because mine's it's my channel. So anyway, this subscribe button, if you want to, if you like coming back to the site, just click on that, and every time I put a new clip in how to do something, YouTube will contact you to say there's a new video going in. So all you need to do is click that, and you'll be subscribed. The other thing, I'm just generalising here, when you're using, especially if you're new to the game, just remember that if anything comes up on your screen, even if you don't think you've clicked anything, just read it before you do anything about it. And what I mean by that is click it or whatever, because you don't want anything going to your computer that you don't understand, or whatever. So it's better to read everything. And the other point I find with people too is, don't try and learn too much at once. Excuse me. Don't try and learn too much, because you'll get bogged down and you'll end up getting ratty with the computer, and you're not going to gain anything. So you're better off to, if you're doing something, save it, and or just close it down and come back to it later. Go and have a cup of coffee, because it's just you know, you're just trying to take on too much. And the other thing is, when you're learning anything, just make notes so that you can refer back to them. The other thing is how to find how to do things apart from my channel here. Just go Google search and type in, you know, how do I fix something, or how do I get this, and Google will give you a list of options there, and you just go through them and decide which one can help you. But really, you know, this channel, I get a lot of enjoyment making these up, and it's just an idea I get, and I'll make up something accordingly. But you know, I hope it's been some help to you guys, and said before, if you find faults or something that I've said or it's wrong, please let me know, because you know, everybody is still learning. Doesn't matter how experienced you are with a computer, you learn something every day, and that's important. And this is what is important with these older people that I teach, is like, it's learning these skills with a computer. It's not like reading a book where you open a book and read a page and turn it, and you just go, you know, you've got to click something to achieve something else, and you've got to decide what that is, and it makes you use your brain. And it's the old story, if you don't use it, you lose it. So, and that's where I'm saying, don't try and do too much at once, because you can get bogged down and frustrated, and then you're just about ready to throw it out the window. But you need a certain amount of patience with computers, that's for sure. But once you build up your knowledge and your experience, things come a lot easier, and it certainly helps your memory. Because I can remember, once again, I go back to when people were teaching me, and they would say something like, you know, go to the search button, all programs, accessories, system tools, and I used to think, how on earth do you remember that? But it just becomes habit after you've done it a number of times. But it's you just want to work at your own pace, and you know, if you get tired of it, as I say, just drop it, come back to it at a later date. Anyway, I hope this has been some help, and I'll just continue adding different clips to this from time to time. So I'll leave you guys there, and I hope to catch up with you at a later date. Okay, thanks for your time. Bye bye.